do you want, Ivy?
You know, for a doctor, you're a little slow on the uptake.
I don't have time for games.
Nor do I. Where is Sam?
I don't know.
Well, think.
I think that you should stop trying to get him into your bed.
And I think you should brace yourself for a big, beautiful scandal if you don't help me. Sam! Just the man I wanted to see.
I really don't have time right now, Ivy. I need to make a phone call.
Did your little boating disaster teach you nothing? Sam loves Grace. There is nothing you can do to make him want you.
Oh, well. You are wrong, Eve. There is one thing.
Oh, yes, the one thing. That certain something that's going to make Sam come running to you.
Grace is the love of my life, the mother of my children, and that is sacred.
You mean because you have a child with Grace, that's what binds you to her?
It's one thing, yes. A very important thing.
So, what's this one thing?
Well, to tell you would ruin a surprise. But when Sam hears, he'll have no choice. To make me part of his life, no choice at all. Sam, have you got a moment now? We really need to discuss security on the Crane compound.
Well, what's to discuss? Luis is guarding Sheridan. I trust he'll do his job. End of story.
Well, Sheridan's not the only one in danger. I mean, if they try to hurt her,
I really don't have time for this, Ivy.
Well, what if they botched the job, like when they accidentally shot that singer, Crystal?
Well, if you're worried, why don't you talk to Crane Security? Think I can have a word with Chad?
Yeah, I need to finish my examination with him anyway. I'll be right in.
Excuse me.
Throwing yourself at Sam like a high school girl.
I don't care how or why or when it happens. I will find a way to get Sam back.
Ivy, I think it's time to be brutally honest with yourself. And admit that Sam doesn't love you and that you're not going to get him back.
Do you really want to broach the subject of being brutally honest, Eve? Well, perhaps you could start with the fact that Chad could be your son.
I'm not getting into this with you again, Ivy. Chad is not my son. My son died.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, no, this is too much. No, this is too painful. Just leave me alone. I'm just going to examine my patient. So, what are you two talking about?
Guy stuff. Boring.
Well, I hate to break it up, but there's still a few things I need to examine on Mr. Chad.
Check away. You know, one of the biggest factors in your still being with us is in the room.
Yeah, Doc Russell took real good care of me.
Ah, there's more to it than that. You lost a lot of blood. You needed a donor.
Sam.
And no one had your blood type until we realized that you and Eve were an identical match. You know, if it wasn't for Eve's blood, you might not have made it.
So what's this about you and Chad having the same blood type?
It's just a coincidence, that's all.
Oh, I don't think so.
Think what you want.
I think that you're lying and Chad is your son.
How many times do I have to tell you that my son died? He died right after he was born.
What hospital did you give birth in? Damn it, Eve, this is important. I have to know if Chad is Julian's son. If some bastard comes forward with a claim to the family fortune, he would share in Ethan's inheritance.
All right. All right. You want the truth? You're gonna get it. I only hope you can handle it.
Well, I want the truth, Eve.
Well, here it is. The only reason that you care about Chad being my son or not is because you are scared to death about there being a black addition to the Lily White Crane world.
Oh, that is so untrue.
Liar.
I don't care if Chad is black, blue, green, or plaid. I just need to know if I should protect Ethan's interests.
Well, don't worry, because Chad is not my son. I would feel the connection if he were.
Are you sure?
Ivy, if by some miracle my son had not died, and he certainly did, Chad would not be he. I'd know my boy anywhere.
Eve, you have a son?
Sam, you misunderstood. We were talking about Chad. You know how he didn't know his parents, and whether or not his parents would know him if they ever met him. And I was saying that the parent and child connection was so strong that even if a parent didn't know that a child was theirs, that, well, eventually the connection would reveal itself.
It's an interesting theory.
Yes, it's very interesting.
And if Chad's parents do live in Harmony, I wonder if he's ever run into him. Not even known.
Well, that thought had occurred to me also.
Yeah, I think Eve's right. If I had met someone who was my child, I mean, sooner or later I'd know that they were mine. It's all I'd have to do is spend time with them. And then I'd know. I'd recognize my own son. Hey, Ethan.
Hi.
Gwen.
Hi, Dr. Langsel. Hi, Chief Bennett.
Hi, Gwen.
Hi, Ivy.
You Bennett?
How's it going?
Ah, going well.
Stay busy?
You bet.
Yeah.
Just came by to see Chad.
Yeah.